Who the fuck is that?
Hello.
Crane.
The cheese looked at Slake
Oh.
up, smirked slowly.
Wow.
I
You
thought
look
just
quite
Dog Dimmadome
dapper.
walk in.
This is your detective outfit, Crane.
Doc Dimmadome of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
Dimmadome. Remember his illegitimate child?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Dale Dimmadome? I'm trying to remember.
Morning, chat. Hope y'all are doing
Honestly,
well.
should have done
Are
a
you
spin-off
flexing,
of Doug
Bones?
Dimmadome.
It's kind of a new record.
The hell out of that.
You can go beat
There's
that
no
record.
way.
Just a new record.
Don't be disrespectful about low
Why?
WPM.
Ew.
Mine is definitely faster than that, though.
Well, I'm
I
scaling.
believe in you,
Stand by.
Sergeant.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not doing it.
Coward.
Bones, you want to bet who's faster?
No.
I can't believe you
No.
just.
No.
You sure?
No. I'm faster in a car, okay?
Now all that I hear in my head is Doug Dimmadome.
Let's see.
Dimmadome. Doug Dimmadome. You know, like a 10-hour version of that?
Yes.
I'm proud and
That's right.
Okay.
I know that.
Bones, look at
That's
this.
right. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale
Dimmadome.
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 Beat this, motherfucker.
Now we're good.
Here, who can beat this one?
Dude, there's no way. There's no
Bro.
way.
My first one was
There's no way.
115,
That's fake.
and I fucked up.
There's no way, bro. That's fake.
No, it's not fake.
I've seen better.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did 133 earlier without even trying.
Hey, A, who cares? B, who arrested the two people that are down in the cells before
It's
storm?
gonna be Opal and Aiden.
They
Yeah,
here?
they're downstairs.
All right, see you guys. Have a good meeting.
Let me know if you want to ride along, friend. Aphrodite is desperate.
Is the meeting? Are we waiting for somebody?
That's what I
Usually
was
3
wondering.
minutes.
Oh.
Mm. Anyways, hi chat. There's nothing more that I hate in a typing test than repeated words with the same first letter back to back to back.
True. I can't even remember the last time I had to take a typing test.
You kind of then have to, you know, keep one of your hands like in the same spot, ready to press it again. I got 127, 90% accuracy.
Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Sorry.
everyone got up.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
immediately.
up, Mayor?
What up, dog?
Looking good, Max.
Go.
Thank you.
140?
I just finished. I just finished.
You think you're good or some shit? Try 170. Get back to me. Weaklings.
That's fucked up.
Do you do 170?
What was the final number?
Finding it right now, doing auto sum. Give me a sec.
Lenny used to do 170.
Did he just say Lenny used to do 170? 140, but you type all day. I actually typo so much nowadays. It also doesn't help that when I'm playing games, my keyboard's at a 45-degree angle. And whenever I type, I don't change. Like, I guess I do change it. It's probably like 35% instead. Hello.
Holy shit.
Good night.
329.
What happened, Bones?
Final
what is
count was Ooh, new high 329. score.
Please tell me you're in the 60s.
Whoa!
Congrats!
Holy
fuck.
Hey, hey, Bones, think about it. You're 8 away. You're 8 away, bud.
I've been doing this
Nice.
for 5 hours.
Why?
And you have to work
That's
that
called
hard
a
to get
training
60?
arc, ladies and gentlemen. Feast. He's achieving.
Whoa,
his
good
true
job,
potential
Bones.
as
What the fuck?
protagonist.
Yeah, we're scaling and shit. Yeah, we're kind of
His
moving.
power level's rising.
Bones, I believe in you.
You
Keep
literally
re-rolling until you get easier words, okay?
now the way monkey type works is
It's a little RNG.
yeah, it's random. Yeah, I mean, you literally have doubled your WP. Good fucking work.
It's good shit, Sarge.
Yeah, and look at that that accuracy too. That's actually impressive.
Bones, you're not like you don't sit there and like peck at keys with your index finger, right?
Oh, God.
Don't be
Pigeon sleeping?
disrespectful to pigeon.
Okay.
Don't
You
be
know what?
disrespectful.
I got
think
hand
you should be
movement, all right?
kind.
I got
It's
90
not
and I
finger
do
movement,
that.
it's my hands, dude. We're moving.
Oh.
Rhodes, I got 90 and I do that.
Okay, Bones, you
No
got
hating.
competition. You got competition.
Hey, Rhodes, I hunt and peck with 2 index fingers and 1 thumb, and I get 140 plus.
What?
Jesus
That's-
fucking Christ.
Confirmed,
That's
sir.
that's absurd.
Just spend your entire
gone late.
childhood in manga discussion forums writing fan fiction when you're supposed to be asleep. You're my goddess.
I feel really targeted.
She will notice me one day.
Cornwood, what happened to your arm?
Morning, Chief.
To be fair,
Howdy, y'all. It's me,
Hi, Chief.
Barrick.
Ah,
Howdy.
what the?
It is I, Barrick Johnson. Hope y'all are doing swell.
Barrick looks great.
Barrick, you're thick as fuck. What happened?
He looks
Thank
healthy.
you.
Looking good.
Thank you. I've been very busy training to be the best self that I can be. So, here we are.
What the?
So, I'm going to go ahead and start our meeting for today.
I think
yeah.
Cornwood's the
All
pelican.
rise for the
I
Pledge
think
of
he
Allegiance.
ate.
That's not how we
Barrick.
started.
What if I'm not a citizen of this country?
You are now.
Well,
I'm a
I pledge
criminal.
allegiance to the flag
Prayer silence.
of the United States of America and to the republic for
Republic
which
of
it stands,
one
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 nation,
nation,
under
under
God,
God, indivisible,
Indivisible.
with
liberty
liberty
and
and
justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag.
The
I
Texas
pledge
flag.
allegiance
I pledge
to
allegiance
the
to the
Texas,
Texas,
one state,
one
one
nation,
state,
one
under
state,
God,
under God,
one
one
indivisible.
and indivisible.
indivisible. Amen.
Amen. Okay, so obviously there's been some shit that's been going down today. I don't know what the hell happened, but for some reason, there's like some kind of fake snitch list that got out there. And during the middle of shift 2 today, Callista Bell was randomly shot for seemingly no reason. They said they're going to go around, they're going to be shooting cops and whatnot. I don't know if it's going to be a problem in shift 3, more than likely not. However, we did again have 2 more scouts and 2 more turbos stolen, and I'm gonna shoot you straight here, okay? At a certain point, there's some personal responsibility, okay? There's folks in here that have never had their car stolen. There's folks in here that have never had their turbo stolen. Okay, is it bullshit? Absolutely. The entire ordeal is bullshit. But there's a degree of personal responsibility that goes with that. If you're inside of I don't know. Let's say you're inside of the courthouse, and you don't have your car parked at the valet. What the hell are you doing? At that point, in my opinion, you deserve to get your car stolen. Okay, so pay attention to your own shit. Keep your shit in line, and stop getting it stolen. If you're at a scene and you have an officer downed, and their car is there, we need a doubled up unit to go and bring their car back. It's a common courtesy. Okay? So just pay attention. Watch each other's backs. Okay? When people call for 77s, follow up with that. Okay? Look, I ain't mad at nobody, all right? But this is something that it's going to happen until it don't, right? And when it don't, it's because we won't have any damn turbos left or whatever. AKA, it's never going to stop happening, okay? So watch your own ass and watch each other's ass, okay? So there's that. As far as any other big things going on, those drug sales are still just going crazy as shit. I know, especially in shift 1 going into shift 2, they did a pretty damn good job today with Denzel and Ruby and everybody going through, and I mean, a lot of the folks in here, right? I mean, it's been a big team effort across the board, and we're doing a damn good job, okay? Marijuana is destroying the youth of this country, all right? And the fact that we've been able to go out there and make some pretty big busts has been solid. I know Decker has been working on documenting every single strain, so if you have a drug bust occur, try and document the exact strains that are found, all right? As far as that goes, yeah, go ahead.
Me and Radish are working, by the way, on Sandy. There's some people doing like Ferrum, but on Sandy, so we're trying to figure out taking pictures and stuff right.
I'm gonna also speak of something on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whenever it comes to like these big weed operations and big stuff like that, I would make a master document on certain areas. So like Standy, Forum Drive, Vespucci area by the Vespucci canals. And you don't always have to go in there and find somebody selling on that particular time and get the arrest right then and there. Especially with Forum, we're outnumbered most of the time. They're using their fucking personal cars and parking them right out there. If they're gonna do that, they're gonna have to eventually put their cash away or put something away. So document their car, follow them from afar, see where they go and where they drop this stuff off, and boom, there's your raid. That's how you're gonna actually affect these people and stop things. So,
well, I did actually have an add-on to the forum thing.
Go ahead.
Jackson Decker, I believe it was yesterday, with Ruby. I believe they got 10 kilos off of forum.
There was a lot of people in shift 2.
Yeah, that was a big one. I think it was about 1,000 bags.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff getting moved, especially in forum.
Now there is something I would like to go ahead and say before we continue showing and looking at this map and talking about this stuff. There are people in this room who probably should not be privy to this information that we have.
Just ask us to leave, bro.
There was an arrest of one Jenny Hall today.
Oh, shit.
Misdemeanor possession of marijuana.
Oh my god!
And they were given to me.
They were given to you, okay? Is that why you proceeded to run from the police whenever you got out of the vehicle?
Oh my god!
Yeah, because you had 2 bags, so you know damn well, Miss Hall, as one of the best damn police officers this LSPD has ever known, that the last thing that you should do is be running away with 2 damn bags of marijuana in your pockets. Is that not right?
It was a moment of weakness in which I panicked. I'll give you that.
A moment of weakness. Okay, well, let's make sure it's one moment of weakness, all right? Otherwise, we're going to have some real problems, Miss Hall.
We should legalize weed and then just, the tax rate on its sales should be incredibly high.
It's in the process of, like, everything's being split into schedules and stuff.
But also, then we should have a tax evasion charge.
Yeah, that's not
Rhodes,
happening.
I want to.
Damn it! Why not?
Rhodes, it's just you and me, Rhodes. We're the only ones.
Damn it!
Tax evasion sounds like a great time.
the venerable Chief Justice, and I agree with him. I disagree with my wife on this. Taxes are fucking lame, dog.
That's right.
It doesn't have to
Taxation is
be the
theft.
kind of. Okay.
That's why I only use cash.
That's.
Are you still pay income tax?
True.
Jesus Christ.
Doing your taxes is lame, is what I meant to say.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that
Fuck
was
the
yesterday.
15th of
That
April.
You're
sucks.
still-
On God, for real.
I'm
Yesterday
sure
sucked.
everybody in this room still
fucking
pays
sucks.
taxes.
Wait, May, are you specifically
them
saying like
every
having
5
to
years like all
manually
citizens.
calculate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I
But
can see that.
That's not what my wife was talking about. We had a good discussion about it. Look, this has nothing to do with cop work. I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry, guys.
That's how it goes. Opal, please go ahead.
I have something to say.
Oh, speak up, please.
I have something to say that's not related. I would like to sincerely apologize because today I got dumped, and I'm really sorry for letting everyone down.
What'd you
What'd
do?
you get
What
that for?
happened?
Congratulations.
Thanks. I might have leaked some very sensitive PD information without knowing, and
Wait,
I'm
what?
really sorry, and I won't do it again. Except
Wait,
I
what did you
probably
leak?
will, because I'm not the smartest. A murder investigation that I myself am leading.
Dundee was in the trunk.
And I'm really sorry for leaking it to the person that I am in
Well, it's not
fact
her fault. She didn't
investigating
know.
for the murder. I'm
Wait,
really sorry.
you know?
Oh, you're like no,
Wait,
you're
what?
in good
Oh.
company. Jenny Hall and like all the old guard, they can tell you all about that, right?
Okay.
Opal, is it for us?
Mind you, if you're gonna call up
For
previous
us.
departments, hello, I was also a part of the previous
No.
department, and I am your sergeant. Rhodes
Hi,
is
Sarge.
here.
Sergeant.
Lucas is here.
Hi,
You guys
Lucas.
know
There are
about
plenty of
leaking.
us. Floppers.
We've heard,
No,
yeah.
Who'd you hear from? Because I don't ever recall leaking anything.
I didn't leak shit.
The cheese
what
keeps his sources to himself.
Yeah, it sounds like this car stealing epidemic has kind of increased. Maybe someone leaked your SOPs about
I said the
stealing
same
cars.
shit.
Maybe,
That's
yeah, maybe
crazy.
somebody
Same
said that
shit.
when a car gets stolen, we're supposed to not do shit and sit on our ass, and then if we do shit, then everybody's gonna get mad at us. Maybe
And
maybe
then,
somebody leaked that.
Okay.
and then someone
Alright,
said
we're not
it
gonna do
to a
this in the
criminal.
fucking meeting though.
We're
We're
gonna reel it in
yeah,
now.
let's
Okay.
reel that
Opal, is
shit
there
in.
anything else that you have to
No,
announce?
I'm
Stick with the
sorry.
vest, by the way, Collingwood.
I'm sorry.
Take it off after the meeting.
Special wee back.
Yeah.
Fucking swap vest.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. As far as announcements today, if you didn't know, because there wasn't an announcement put out for whatever reason, I forgot. Jimmy Frost and holy fucking jump scare, Ellis Pinzone are senior officers now for this shift. So refer to them.
Nice.
Refer to them for the cock.
Please refer to them. Please refer to them.
Yeah, Lucas.
Or you can call Lucas if you want to speak.
No,
to his husband.
call
I'm sure
them.
that works too,
And
right?
Lucas will call for
Pinzone
I'm available.
yesterday
I'm
told
a
me to call
senior.
Lucas is
Okay.
senior
Pinzone
yesterday
officer.
told me to call Lucas because he said, "Well, I'm new. I don't want to get in Lucas' feet." So I don't know if Pinzone understands this role.
No. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
I might have to talk to Alice. Anyways, and then pay attention if you haven't seen the Taurus announcement. There is a Taurus announcement. If you're Officer Plus, and that is strictly Officer Plus, you can use a Taurus. You can buy a Taurus. PPOs not at this time. PPOs should only be driving. To my knowledge, the CVPIs.
Yes.
Also. We had the Shift 1 and 3 Combined Academy this past weekend. So there's a lot of cadets that are going to be around, that are going to be in queue. If you are an FTO, you are interested in FTO, please, for the love of God, help us with these fucking cadets. Thank you so much.
Aphrodite's right
who's it?
here and looking for a friend.
Who's an FTO in the room?
Lucas.
We got Sky. We
Me.
got Bones. Are you an FTO?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm in the middle of sending a text, but my hand is up.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Flops and FTO.
Word. Okay. I was just wondering.
Aphrodite's right here if you want a session.
Oh yeah.
We heard you.
You
She's
and
very
Q, bro?
cool. I took her on a
Okay,
ride
good.
along yesterday. She's very nice. Take her.
Oh, I think
Yeah, there's a couple others that are in cadet queue, but yeah. So please help with that, please, for the love of God. Does anybody else have any other announcements?
Oh, Lucas
do.
does.
After
Oh, get up
Lucas.
here, Lucas.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. It is Slate Cop Lucas Lavender, also
Hi,
senior
Lucas.
officer of Shift 3. Hi. Okay,
Lucas.
Hi,
so
Lucas.
I'm going
Lavender.
to sound very, very blunt quickly, and this might not be applicable to you, but I'm saying it just so that it is heard and you can say that you did not see this, okay? I choked on air. Hold on. Okay, so I've been noticing a real uptick in people breaking comms for quite literally zero reason. I want to remind everyone that the 311 is a thing. And if you are calling out something simple, that should be going out during a 311 and not breaking pursuit comms to say that you're 76 somewhere, because that is quite literally useless. Does everyone understand? Say yes, Lucas.
Affirm.
Yes,
Yes,
Lucas.
Lucas.
Okay, we're not gonna break.
Mommy Lucas.
We're not gonna
Sorry.
break pursuit comms for no fucking reason. Okay. Thank you, girls. We're gonna clock in. It's our time to shine today. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yay.
that's it. That's my PSA.
I just have a general question. On patrol with all the different cars that we have now, do you guys feel like it would be easier to like on a scene to assess everybody and who's driving what if we all just marked up like what kind of car we're driving? That way, if we're looking for a specific vehicle or we're looking to have like a variety on a chase, it's kind of easier to identify those things. Yes or no, or do you just feel like it's way too much work and just annoying?
I agree.
Just want to
My
know.
legs are tweaking. I want to
think
go
yes.
catch these money laundering piece of shit.
Well, they stopped it since the regulations had gone away, but I think it should be, like Maisie is saying, standard practice, just
Mhm.
because regardless of if there's regulations on them, we're very obviously still seeing different types of vehicles, and certain cars from our fleet are going to assist or not be able to assist in different ways. So I still think it's helpful, in my opinion.
All right. Well, like always, stuff can change. So I just kind of want to, figure out where everybody was at. If they were annoyed, like if it was too much of an annoyance to try and
I updated
continue
the
to
report.
change like the cat card and all that. But
I missed
think
the first part of your question. Was that in regards to the type of vehicle you're operating with?
yeah, like
your
so,
car?
like
Okay.
if you're at a laundromat robbery and you're like, okay, I want a Taurus in primary. I'm gonna want an Explorer in secondary, and a CPI in tertiary. It's easy if you just can look at your dispatch and then you just like find those people that are on that car, and what kind of car they're driving without having to just like guess or assume. So
I mean,
I think it'd be
don't
easier,
think,
but
I don't think it's that big of a hassle just to add it onto your CAD card. It really is a word, right? I think if anything, it's more information for us to kind of use opposed to not. And I think it's a very minor inconvenience, if anything.
all right, I'll bring it up. Thanks, guys.
Cheese advanced slowly to the podium.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I, Declan Crane, aka the Cheese, aka main character, aka protagonist number 1, aka on my Sephiroth shit, bear really bad fucking news. Some of the officers in Shift 2 have been fraternizing and even entertaining the fucking concept of voting for one Stanley Lil Tugs Miller.
Who did that?
I'm going to direct you to something that I've prepared for you to feast on. You go ahead and go into PD dossiers. You look at the most recent one there. There was a scene a while back at the end of February where Slacks, Aziz, and myself, well, we were held up at gunpoint so they could exchange our lives for Mr. Kevin, who was arrested on a warrant. During that holdup, one guy got away who was never identified. But during the negotiations, they made a mistake. See, the Cheese pays attention. And Rami told Vinny, text everyone the radio. And well, the Cheese subpoenaed the records from Rami and Vinny. And who would you know received that other text with the updated radio channel? None other than Stanley Lil Tugs Miller.
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
This fucking guy likely and I say likely because I'm being fair to the fact that I can't prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, likely participated in holding up one of your high command, one of your seniors, and one of your officers in exchange for breaking his friend out of custody. So if you want to, vote for someone that'll do that, then fuck you. Thank you.
There you
Base.
go.
Also, if you vote for Solomon Walker, you support the ADMC, which is a gang that he is in.
Also, if you're into drugs or Polito, talk to me later, but not with the misdemeanor possessor in the room. Thank you.
Oh.
I got something real
Wait,
quick. My wife has graciously concluded the tally of the week of the 7th to the 14th, right? Some shit. Quota. It is 337.8. For max pay, it was 400. However, I'm willing to make a deal with you guys.
Okay.
How many of you are going off duty right now? If Bay stays on duty for at least one more hour, I'll crank up max XP for 2 hours.
Girl, Bay, stay on duty, ho.
Bay!
It's time to clock in.
2 hours like
I have
today.
Yeah, right now after this meeting.
Hey, Bay, don't
Shit,
worry,
you
we're gonna
might as
catch the
well.
money laundering piece of shits right after the beef.
We had academy for 2 shifts for 3 days.
Does it count if the meeting lasts another hour?
Oh, fuck, you guys did have academy.
That is true. That was big.
Wait, we got
academy.
337 with.
All right, fuck it. All right,
Holy
fuck
shit.
it. All right. Accounting for academy and the fact that you guys did like 50 people or some shit, and you guys probably were all focusing on that for several shifts. We'll do max XP. I'll announce a date tomorrow.
All right, good shit,
Mr. Mayor.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
keep up
Mr.
the
Mayor.
Good work across the board.
You know what?
Hey,
You got
keep up
my
the good work.
vote.
Hey, can I make an
Oh,
announcement?
wow.
I'm not doing this for a vote.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All right.
I think
yeah,
it's fair. Just a final note. I think it's fair to account for academies in this way, just because that was a concern raised about the quota system. Was like, could we get points for doing academies? Blah blah blah. I think compensating for that is fair. I think. Okay, that's all.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
She's a buzz.
Hey, I got piece of cool news. I feel like I'm now speaking in the microphone, even though, like Declan said, there's a misdemeanor possessor in the room. I don't mind talking about this part. In the past, actually, in less than 24 hours, we've seized over 50 kilos of marijuana.
Let's go.
Good shit.
And like over, I think, somewhere around like was 180 grand worth of drugs and money off the streets.
That's
in less than
fucking
24
huge.
hours.
All right,
That's
good
huge, man.
shit.
Let's go.
And it's all been documented properly? Like the chains
What do you mean?
and stuff?
Yeah. I spent over an hour and a half going through all the undocumented reports to put in the strain thing. If you guys have marijuana and there's a strain attached to it, put it in the fucking report, because we're making a heat map. That way we can track exactly what strains are in what areas.
All right.
But fucking good shit.
We are very close to finding out who, I'm not going to say what strain, but we're very close to finding out who is growing a specific strain, and we're going to fucking bust their door and burn their shit down, legally speaking.
Yay.
Yeah, let's go.
So yeah, I need the strains, please, dear God. I'm on my hands and knees begging, crying, not pouring out of my nose, vomiting almost.
Oh
There you go.
That's my
Make sure y'all vote. Vote for Max and Michael Simone.
Final note about the quota system. Make sure you guys are tagging stuff that qualifies for quota, and also make sure you guys are including each officer that participated in the scene so that they can get fair credit. Okay,
Yeah, I know there's a
That's
number of
all.
times where we didn't do that.
I mean, like, if you want to be credited, then make sure your name's in there, and
Yeah, I
don't
mean-
just throw your name in there if you didn't do shit. Thank you.
Yeah, like bottom line is, it's a team sport here, So as long as it's affecting everybody, then that's okay. But if it matters to you, then throw your name in there. Two more things. One, folks are trying to rob people specifically of their vests and armor plates. And again, this happened quite a bit in shift 2, so be wary of that. I would advise not to walk around with a bunch of armor plates in your pockets. I'd put them in your locked storage of your vehicle because what's happening is they're getting robbed, taking your gun, radio, taser, everything they can take from you in order to make it to where you take as long as possible to actually call it in. Then they take your armor plates, they keep your vest, they put the rest of your shit in your car, and then they steal your car. That's what's happening.
I'm gonna be real.
So-
I've been keeping my Glock on my lap the whole shift, last shift, because people have been robbing us like back to back. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. So I would keep all that shit in your lock storage if you can, even your spikes, all that shit. And also, one more thing is the BBMC, which, you know, they can operate kind of late sometimes, kind of early. They're all over the place. But they are going at it with the DOC, Bobby Charles, Carmine, all them, and they are just absolutely livid. And, I mean, there's absolutely grounds for a terrorism charge to be committed. Supposedly, there's some talk about them kind of being holding off a little bit until May 1st. They say if nothing's going to change, then they're going to make it change. Where if you look up the charge for terrorism, it's pretty damn clear that they are literally going to be committing terrorism. So just keep an eye out for that. I know that's something that the city council and the mayor's office has been aware of. Max, if you want to expand on that, then feel free.
Yeah, so we had a very quick impromptu shift 2 meeting just to let everyone know that they need to be collaborating together in order to assemble a case against the BBMC because they are, you know, they're threatening to kidnap cops, drive them into Dogtown, kill them because they want Dogtown to no longer exist. Dogtown itself, aka Bolingbrook, is a government institution, and they are trying to fundamentally affect the way that things are right now, as the government has decided. Therefore, it is very plainly terrorism. Several BBMC members have out loud said that they are doing that for that reason. All you guys have to do is just listen closely and get them on a hut because it's time for them to stop pretending like their little ragtag shitty group of Australian gangbangers has any sway over the government or the police department.
The only
Also,
reason
there's gonna be a warrant for 4 of them soon because they did a laundromat robbery without masks earlier. We got pictures of all of them.
So I'm going to finish up that report, and I put into the warrant request between Frost. I mean, everybody that was involved in that. So we know who they are. We have them identified without masks, like Frost said. On fire, everybody involved did a good job at least documenting everything, even though we didn't catch them. So warrant's going to be up for them soon. So that's all I got. If y'all have anything else.
Like,
just
one final in case it wasn't clear. No max XP tonight. We're going to set up a date and I will announce it tomorrow. So Bay, you're allowed to go to sleep.
Okay.
Vote for Max.
Hell yeah.
Good shit.
Or
Vote
Simone,
vote.
but not
There you go.
Tugs.
There you go. Pretty much.
Do
And
not
also
vote
vote for your
Tugs.
PD liaison, which again, I'm very serious about running for it. Even though I just wrote Cornwood, it's because obviously there's nothing else that needs to be said. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else?
No EMS on duty. If 47s come through, make sure we're going to them.
I got first aid training yesterday. Oh my
Well,
god, I'm so
sounds
prepared for this.
Nice.
I got my first aid training.
Wait, I just realized most of the training consisted of keeping people stable until EMS arrived. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, they're gonna be waiting a while.
3
All right,
words,
let's-
in good faith.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna go out there.
Okay. And there's a 34 from Forum. They've started. So.
Hell yeah, let's go take pictures.
The
Alrighty.
squad has assembled
Okay, but let's not
already.
be stupid. Okay, because
Yeah,
I'm
let's
not gonna
not be
die in my
stupid
shift
with it,
3.
please.
Thank you. Hey,
Hey,
girl,
I
are we
do
done
have one
here?
more thing. I'm sorry.
You're lying.
I'm sorry for losing my shit the other night. You know, I was just getting upset because I felt like this kind of shit has been going on rampant and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. So I appreciate everybody stepping up after that and doing a hell of a good job over the last 24 hours. So Barrick and I spoke, and I apologize to him, and I want to apologize to y'all as well. I shouldn't be losing my shit like that. I got a little high, so. Okay,
Only have a
I'm
little bit,
good.
though.
Let's get out there.
Bye, guys.
Ready break. Good shit, everybody.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
Go out on patrol.
My
Take
tummy
any
Yay.
city cadets out, please. Smile.
Are you
Are you serious when you're telling people to vote for us?
I am, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, listen. Why are you surprised when the alternative is a fucking 19-year-old who pretty much wants to just end the police department?
Rhodes, I realize now.
Listen, I can acknowledge that there is the lesser of three evils, okay?
There's it is bad, dude.
Yeah, it is super bad.
Take me to can I get a ride?
Yeah, come on.
Let's go.
Wait, where do you gotta go?
Wait.
The courthouse, and then I'm going off duty.
Oh.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah.
I have to vote.
Yeah, let's do this, Rhodes.
Well, you guys vote for Mike then.
No,
well, I'm gonna vote.
I'm voting for you.
That I want.
Okay, yeah, vote for whoever you guys want. I got a rating.
That's crazy, Rhodes.
What do you mean?
That's crazy.
How is that crazy?
That's crazy.
Listen, I at least need to make sure that the mayor. Listen, I mean, actually, it probably makes more sense to vote for you to get you as deputy. I don't know.
Fuck shit up.
Guys, don't pay for Tinkerman Premium. It's a scam.
Oh my god.
I'm watching you.
Okay.
Head on down to the voting booth to vote for Cornwood for sheriff.
Oh yeah.
I need to go vote. What's up?
Oh, if you're going to vote now, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Actually, I need to vote too, to be honest.
Blue, red, and
I
free.
don't know if my
the
car's
champion
here.
of the LSPD running for
I can grab a
sheriff.
CVPI. I was
And
using
he
it
needs
before
your
Storm.
vote.
Yeah.
Look,
Let's
all I'm
do
saying
that.
is you guys can pay for Tinkerman Premium for no ads. Just let me know.
I can't.
It's
We're
it's
broke,
$1,000 a
Tinkerman.
month,
We're
yeah.
broke. All right. Well, actually, you know what?
Tell me how you type. Like, do you use all of your fingers, or are there some fingers you don't use? Wait, hop in, Rose.
All right. I guess I'm abandoning flop.
Times 3. And it's
Okay.
a lot of movement with my hands.
Yeah, because the coverage that you would have from like your index finger and your middle. So you're probably using your pointer finger and your middle finger to type, right?
Yeah, and then my pinkies sometimes, or like my ring fingers sometimes. I don't know. It's like the WASD syndrome. It's just I can't break that.
Is
really.
it ring finger on A, middle finger on W, index
Middle
finger on D?
Exactly. And then sometimes if I need to reach out, I'm reaching out with my pointer, right?
Right.
My pointer's doing everything. It's rough, dude. It is what it is.
My hold on. My when I'm using a keyboard, my configuration looks like this. Pinky on left shift, ring on A, middle on W, pointer finger on T, thumb on space,
Widespread.
and
What do
then
you hit R with?
I use my left pointer.
Okay. What do you do E with?
Middle finger.
Fuck, that's proper. That's what they were trying to teach me today in my class. I went to class for this.
Oh yeah.
They tried teaching me that, but it was just not working.
Yeah, it's hard. Eventually, like, literally, I mean, how old are you, Bones?
20. Well, way over, but like I feel like a 21, about to turn 22.
So you just like didn't grow up around a keyboard, though.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
at
like,
all.
It's literally like
Then
learning a second language for you right now.
Whenever I did, it was WASD. That was it.
All right, I
That's it, bro.
can actually go inside with you guys because it's
That's fine.
electioneering.
Yeah, I understand. I just wanted to ride and figured I'd
Also,
tell you.
thank
I can't believe we're doing this. I'm still giving them tickets, but like, there's really just.
I mean, I'm gonna
bad.
vote and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna commend him for not getting caught reckless driving.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is not a doubt in my mind that if I was around, he would have a felony. But also,
I mean, I've done it. I've tried giving them. I've tried.
Hello.
It's just not there.
What do you mean it's not there? I've been told by so many people.
Whenever I mean, I catch him speeding, but there's nothing like.
Listen, you think that motherfucker
caught him
stops at red lights like he did with us in the car? No.
Well, I've given him those too. I've given him red light tickets. I've given him shit tons of tickets. Absolute shit tons. But it's like nothing that would equate to reckless driving, in my opinion.
I don't know. I was told something something. Bought a new car very fast. Reckless driving.
A lot of people say this and tell me this, but then they just don't do anything. Oh, this one's after I vote for that. It's like, ooh, holy shit. Whoa.
I'm deciding. I think
Me too.
I think I go Simone because Max is likely to have a lot more votes. The entire purpose is to ensure that little Tugs don't end up
Oh my
being the
God,
mayor.
the deputy mayor.
Yeah.
Fuck, Tugs is gonna get deputy mayor.
Oh no.
And then they're just gonna be like, hey, let's kill cops. Let's legalize killing cops, bro. Law enforcement liaison.
I know who I'm going. Not a doubt in my mind. Listen, I have a backup plan, okay? The backup plan is the 19-year-old ain't gonna have any attention span, and if we throw Duncan into the council,
exactly what I was thinking. It's like torture them with that, okay? They can get the vote,
he'll
but they
exit
better be
early.
fucking ready.
Who'd you vote for?
And I'm
For
Duncan, of course.
Okay,
I
good.
did the same shit. Max and Duncan, because like I'm kind of worried.
I went with Simone just because I think Max is likely to have a lot more votes, and I would prefer Simone
I just don't
over.
think Simone's gonna beat Tugs. Like I'm worried that all of Grove Street will just start fucking killing people if they
That's
don't.
like
vote
what,
for...
collectively 50 people?
But that's 50 people that are like fucking dangerous, right? And then you have to think about like all the people that Forum Drive, and they're probably gonna be like, okay, you know, every criminal is going to want Tugs. Every single one of them.
Not wrong.
And there's a lot of criminals out there.
I never played. Oh, I did play StarCraft actually.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, that's my only worry,
the year
you know.
2007.
And dude, that
what's your
that
worry,
kid
boys?
freaks me out. That
Tugs.
Yeah, don't worry about Tugs.
I ended up voting for Simone just to. I think you are far more likely to get the most votes, just being the current mayor. Plus just general campaigning. I think Michael may.
He's struggling right now.
Yeah, Michael is not a very outspoken person, and so in saying that, it's a little more difficult to get those votes. But I can acknowledge. Listen, I had a backup plan going in there.
Yeah.
If Tugs wins, I will be content knowing he has to deal with Duncan on the council. That's how my vote went. Duncan was my Duncan was my vote. There's no way that 19-year-old's gonna have the attention span to deal with that. He will leave before dealing with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's in a gang, most likely. I'm sure they will propose outlandish shit. I got nearly impeached over suggesting a program that would have benefited Mr. K before he was a felon, about essentially.
It was a good program. It was rent to own.
Explain the program, because you explain it better than I do.
Rhodes, how financially savvy and literate are you? How much like layman's terms should I give this? It was a REIT.
Don't forget I'm poor, so stupid.
Okay,
Clearly.
no problem. It was like a rent-to-own program to allow, rather than doing mortgages per se, right? It was allowing people to rent-to-own property. And now this was like fairly early on that would allow people to purchase houses without having to, I did the math, and at that time it would have taken me 1,000 hours to afford the cheapest house on a lawyer's salary after tax.
Oh my
right? So
gosh.
somebody like me would never have been able to, like, lawyers were getting paid like $4.80 an hour after tax. It was really bad, right? So it would have taken me forever just based on hourly, because I could not fucking collect retainers to save my life. To do that, so rent to own, was something that I, believed in for myself personally and for other, poor people, the poor.
And I supported it because of the rent to own thing, and I proposed it at one of the first council meetings, and so Mr. K went around and talked to a couple of people at the hospital, and was essentially saying, "Oh, this is already passed. This is already passed. Like, this is already happening. Blah blah blah. You should invest in my business." When it had not been passed, hadn't even been discussed or brought up. So I had, when we started talking about it, I had to like immediately start talking about like, hey, they're like, hey, did he know about this beforehand? Like, blah blah blah. Essentially, I almost got impeached over that. And you don't have to worry about tugs.
Because a citizen came to you and brought a legislation idea to you. You know how insane it sounds in retrospect?
Yeah, it does sound insane in retrospect. My point is that, you know, as long as Alan Crane, you know, myself, my wife, and, you know, even if a bad deputy gets elected, he has no power alone, and I highly doubt. I mean, I'm sure he will recommend some stupid shit, but it ain't gonna get.
It'll get shot down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Max, I do have to commend you.
On what?
Not being charged with reckless driving. I have been told by many people you are a reckless driver, especially after the purchase of the Carbonizaire or whatever.
Yeah. I've been slowing down. I got pulled over a couple of times, so I've been slowing down since then. Also, doesn't help that my car mysteriously can no longer go 218 miles an hour.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if you guys knew that, but approximately 2.5 weeks ago, every single car in the city that had a super high top speed was reduced by about 30. And if you have a cop car that can get to about 190, then you are able to catch up to most cars on the street right now. Just so you know.
I've heard the Scout does 190. I know the V-Star does. I want to say that's it.
Yeah.
I believe that's it. Tauruses now do 171. It was previously a week ago 170. Never saw that thing tick over once 171. Now it's consistent. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't driven a Scout. I intend on purchasing one, but it's gonna be a little while.
You intend on purchasing one, but you said it's gonna be a little while?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys knew that. Because I was fucking pissed.
I knew about it. You told me a while ago, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. There are quite a few cars. I don't know if since that. Actually, no. It couldn't have changed because the Premier outran the V-Star doing like 190 plus on a straight.
Really?
That Premier isn't that shit like 40 something grand?
Yeah, it's cheap.
Yeah.
Might give me one of those, dog.
Those things are stupid fast. And that fucker Kai Martin or something, all he does is stick to the freeways.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some people deserve to die in a horrible car crash, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, those pins, he wrapped himself around a pole. Yeah.
Oh.
That's how we got to this conversation.
I know Mary Mushkin owns one too.
Ooh, okay. I have seen her speed actually a few times. What were you gonna say?
The second best for the value. The first is the Gauntlet.
Really?
Yeah, the Gauntlet for the rating that it's at and the price is insane.
Mike owns a Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, before that thing was doing like, I mean, I wouldn't have driven it at speed, 180, 190. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. But a Penumbra definitely didn't drive that thing yesterday at 190.
Wait, where'd you get a Penumbra?
I had to issue a VAF point on Lovemore something. I actually need to fill out that report.
How fast did that get up to?
190.
Like 190 flat?
Yeah, 190 flats is top end.
I think that's just like the flat for a lot of the cars.
Yeah, that's what, like, my car only goes about 189 before it it can physically not go any faster.
Makes sense. I mean, we haven't been getting highway blasted as much, so that's cool.
Yeah,
we need to find a fucking Premier, because this was within the past week that Pins wrapped himself around the pole. Anyways, I'll let y'all be. Gonna go out there for about an hour and then take out a cadet. So, y'all have a good one. Don't drive recklessly.
Yeah, I won't.
No, of course not. Thanks for doing your civic duty.
Girl, you got put in a program. I can't. Oh my gosh.
Actually, you lost her license. Hold 9 yards.
I can't.
I'm going to sleep.
Bro, do you want Tinkerman Premium yet?
No, I'm not getting premium, motherfucker. I can't afford shit.
Hi, would you like to order
Jesus
Tinkerman
Christ.
Premium today?
Hey, by the way, I don't know that the cadet that keeps on like, hey, I want to ride along. Can you tell?
Tinkerman Premium.
Can you tell her to be like, hey, stop doing that?
Yeah, I can.
I can. Like, we want to eventually allow the cadets to be able to like do their shit with anybody who's in queue can come around and hang around MRPD and kind of like, you know, hang on themselves.
No, because
I
I don't know, man. That sounds like a good idea until you realize it's just going to be cadets like, oh, hey, by the way, I'm in queue. I saw you.
That's why I'm like, hey, we got to stop it now. That's why I'm saying something to you now, to just to stop it out before.
Yeah. Has my complaint been forwarded to Shift 2, by the way?
What's the complaint?
It was supposed to be forwarded to McNulty. It's regarding Bay.
And reports.
Specifically, Bay's dispatch call sign. There's symbols in there that shouldn't be.
It hasn't been brought up at all in Shift 2, but I can just tell her right now.
Oh, perfect.
She's off duty, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
you know, I just don't want, you know, I want everything to be consistent, you know?
100%.
You know, because, yeah. Hey, I have a question for you. How many, what do you think is the minimum amount of units required to respond to a laundromat? Like minimum. Like before
4.
you consider just releasing.
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah. 4, that way you have at least like 3 or 2 on a chase. And then the other 2 can stay back with the hostage and clear. Maybe 3, but 3's pushing it. It would have to be a very competent 3, you know?
Yeah,
But
yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
I would say 4. If it's like you, Pinzone, and Alice Watson, then it's like, okay, yeah, y'all 3 could probably handle that. But if it's, you know, if there's cadets thrown in there, brand new officers, PPOs, I would say 4.
Got it.
So I think generally 4. What about you? What do you think?
For me it was 3. You know, sort of make do with the, you know, the hand dealt to you. 2 is a no-go because one unit temporarily in a pursuit alone is iffy. Especially if something were to happen back at the laundromat. But yeah, 3 for me.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you okay?
All right, I have to go deal with
Right.
stuff. Have a good one.
Please do that. Please tell the cadet that.
I will.
Or have an officer do it.
Okay, I am not going to get pulled in a million directions. Let's figure out what this is. So, let's go here, open this up. Let's copy this and read it. I have something I think you would do well with resolving. Sterling Silver received a complaint from Kyle Pred. Senior PD report 5042. Cassie was originally going to deal with it. So he's Sterling Shift 3. He reached out. Hey Lucas, this is Cassidy. I was wondering if you could check out the senior report for Pred's complaint on Sterling Silver. Speak to him if possible. I was meaning to, but I haven't been able to catch him on duty. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So. $50.42. Officer complaint. This was from 5 days ago. Kyle Pred was at MRPD. There were several officers there. Sterling Silver was the primary that was speaking to Pred. Pred told Silver that he was going to be robbed by Salim and his friends for his gun. Pred asked Silver if he could help him. Silver said, "Good luck. It takes 14 shots to take somebody down." Pred responded with, "Are you going to get somebody or someone to help me?" And then walked away from Pred without trying to help him. But 30 seconds later, the people Pred claimed are going to rob him. Hello. I'm sorry. I can't discuss anything right now until I figure it. There's too many things. I apologize.
No, you're fine. You better not actually be voting for Max, though. I swear to God.
You realize the alternative, right?
What's the alternative?
A 19-year-old who wants to hold the
Yeah,
PD
what
more
about Solomon?
accountable. You want my honest opinion?
Yes.
I don't think he stands a chance. I think people are set in their ways, and convincing them otherwise is a waste of time.
But it's still, I'd rather put my vote to him than the lesser of two evils and someone who's actually going to try.
No, because if Tugs becomes either the mayor or deputy mayor, that becomes problematic.
It already is problematic. We're fucked.
You're not
why
wrong.
aren't we
but,
as a department voting unanimously like that? That's what blows my mind.
Because there's nothing just like, we are not uniform in any capacity. We wear the same uniform, but we are anything but at the moment.
Yeah, no.
So.
Oh, I've had a lovely weekend. This is.
I
love my job.
hope it was good.
Yeah, you take care.
All right. Beat Pred down with the melee weapons and robbed him of his firearm. This happened at MRPD. Silver did not attempt to help Pred, who feared for his safety. Pred claimed that Jimbo Sutton was nearby. Pred called Silver to speak to him and claimed Silver basically told Pred to go fuck himself. Pred claims that Silver told him to do his worst. Sutton's statement: Jimbo was there and heard Pred speaking to Sterling. Jimbo wasn't listening to the conversation. Didn't hear anything about Pred getting robbed. Pred came up to Jimbo at the hospital after he had his firearm stolen, saying things like all these incompetent cops.
Let's go.
And how he was in front of PD and got no help.
Okay. I mean, really, I could probably do one more.
Pred and Salim got into an argument. Salim whacked Pred with the wrench, and then Jimbo arrested him. Cassidy needs to speak to Silver. What I read above is concerning about Officer Silver. Well, I understand how Kyle Pred can be. You can't stoop down to his level. All right. If I see Silver, we will address this. So. Sterling Silver. There we are. All right, so yesterday, BAF. What do we need to look for? Rhodes was originally attempting to pursue. Actually, hold on. Let me throw this in. I don't know why, chat, but today's a Lord day. Like Lord the artist, to be clear. Had responded to a 911 call indicating shots were being fired. Dispatch received response from utility.